Hi everyone. Okay, so thank you again for the comments and for the questions. I posted the oral sex video yesterday, and you guys ate it up, which is good. So, I've had a lot of questions in regard to S&M or BDSM play. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, S&M, sadomasochism, the infliction of pain for pleasure. BDSM, bondage, domination, as well as role-playing, and then sadomasochism. Now, there's a few things I think you all should know if you're going to start getting into this kind of play. First of all, have a safe word. Always have a safe word. Never ever go without a safe word. Safe words are a really good idea because people can usually take a certain amount of pain, and then it starts to actually hurt or get scary. A lot of people have different kinds of fantasies, which is great. Play out your fantasies. Role play all you want. But sometimes the word stop or don't is something that gets another person going as far as more excited, or even just saying the word stop or don't for yourself might get you excited and or going. That is why a safe word is good. A safe word is that word that you agree on, so that if you do happen to find yourself in a situation where you're uncomfortable, you just say that word and the other person stops. That also helps develop trust between you and your partner. Now try and pick a word that even if your mouth is covered and or gagged, you will hear. Funnily enough, the word banana is a great word. You cover your mouth, you can still hear banana. Banana! You'll still hear it, which is a good word. Don't pick a word that's too long, only one syllable, because it could sound like a moan or an ooh or an ah. So yeah, safe words. Always stick with a safe word. If you're going to tie knots, know how to untie the knots. That's one thing that you're really going to want to be careful of. If you're into choking, please be very careful with that. You don't want to kill the other person. That's the last thing you need. So just be careful. Please be very careful with that. If you're going to do that, try and use something that is very wide and or has elastic in it, just because it'll have some give. And again, make sure that you're not also bound in the mouth, because you need to be able to breathe. And sometimes if you choke someone too hard, they'll throw up. It's just a natural body's reaction. So you're going to want to make sure they're not gagged as well, because they can choke on their own vomit. Things I think you guys should definitely know when engaging in any kind of S&M play. Spankings, it's fine. Don't aim too high above the buttocks, because you can actually hurt the person's body. There's a lot of fatty tissue around mass, so it's fine to spank there, so do that. Riding crops, anything that you can pretty much think of, handcuffs, things like that. Make sure the handcuffs aren't too tight. Make sure that if you're using metal handcuffs that have a key, that one of you always knows where the key is. Do not lock someone up to a head post and leave them there. It's not funny. Well, yeah, okay, fine. It really is, but you shouldn't do it. It's not fair. So yeah, there's that. What else where BDSM is concerned? Make sure that you understand what the other person's threshold for pain is, and that they're never in any actual danger. That's very important. Building trust is one of the main things that has to do with that kind of play. That you can trust them and they can trust you, and that at no point in time are you really terrifyingly afraid. And that if you are, you can say your safe word and that everything is okay. Never tie someone too tightly. You can cut off circulation. They might be moaning, and in the throes of passion, they might not realize. Biting is okay. You're just going to want to be very careful not to break the skin. That's not really fun. Scratching, fine, again. Try not to break the skin. Things like infections can happen. So again, be very careful with that. But I do fully encourage you to go out and have fun and play and experiment and find what works for you. What might get one person off might not get another person off, but you can usually compromise. So yes, do that. Make sure that you're openly communicating with your partner as to what you like and what you don't like. If they're really gung-ho about something and they want to do it, and you're really, really against it, don't let yourself feel pressured into doing it. You know, if you're not taking care of yourself, then, you know, it's not fair for you. So yeah, so that's important. What else? Pulling of hair. Ooh, there is a right way to pull hair. Guys, please, learn how to pull hair properly. It's not a cat fight, honey. You're not looking to pull some girl's hair out. You're just pulling on the hair. The easiest way to do it, or to learn how to do it, is to do it with your girlfriend before you're having sex. Pull on her hair a few times. If she likes that kind of thing and she wants you doing it, pull on her hair a few times before you have sex, so that she knows what feels good and what doesn't, and she can tell you. And memorize what that feels like in your hand. You're going to want to grab the root of the hair and kind of pull the head. You don't want to actually pull the hair. Like I said, it's not a cat fight, okay? None of that. It's not fun. And it hurts. I'm sure you don't like it when girls rip your hair out, so don't do that to them. What else? Just be careful and play safe. Always use protection. Always use your safe words. Make sure that you're not aiming to really physically damage the person or hurt them or scar them. If that's what you're into, make sure that you discuss it before you get into any kind of play, so that you both know what you're doing and what you want out of the situation. There's nothing wrong with playing or experimenting or finding what your tolerance levels are or what you like. There's nothing wrong with it. If you like spankings, good for you. If you don't, good for you too. If you like, being paddled, good for you. If you don't, good for you too. Don't ever be ashamed or embarrassed of the things that you like. Just like I said, don't ever hurt anyone. As long as you're not really hurting someone, then what you're doing should be perfectly fine. So I think that's about it. Again, thank you guys for all of your comments and for watching the other video I posted yesterday on oral sex. There will be one for you coming, girls, no pun intended, in regard to cunnilingus for all the guys out there, because girls have now messaged me and emailed me, and oh my god, the amount of messages, and when are you going to do one for the guys and tell them how to eat us out? So girls, being that I am a girl, and I do have a little bit of an idea as to what you might like, I will post that for you as soon as possible so that you can stay tuned for that one. I'm also going to do a video for you guys who are looking forward to these on sex talk, how to do it, because some of you I know are very embarrassed and or afraid to say certain things to your partner. So I will be doing one on that for you guys, and also for the fellas out there who have sent me many an email in regard to how to get a girl, because okay, great, fine, if you're having sex, this is how you should do it, but if you can't get the girl to have sex, well then you're kind of fucked, no pun intended, aren't you? So I will be doing one on that for you guys as well, so you can stay tuned and watch for those videos. Hopefully, like I said, someone out there is having better sex because of me, and if not, well, oh well, it's because you're not very good at learning. So kidding. I'm so kidding. It's just one of those days where I feel like being sarcastic. So again, thank you guys for watching and for learning and for supporting me. And for those who like to send me nasty emails in regard to my being a woman and I shouldn't be doing this, I only have one thing to say. Go get laid.